Experiment we will study how to install the network switch and how to connect three systems to the network. So we have to take cables which are straight over cable because we are going to connect two dissimilar devices. So here you can see the cable, that is straight over cable with the color code, similar color code for both the ends. Now we will connect one end of the cable to a D-Link port. We can connect to the first port or any port of the switch, and one connection other end of the cable we can connect to the Ethernet port of the system. So here you can see the green light, that means it has got connected properly. Similarly, we can connect the second system. We have connected to the port number 3 and to the Ethernet port of the system. Similarly, we can connect number of system to the network switch. Now we will do the configuration of all the systems in a network. Go to the My Network. Start. So here you can see the network place. Go to network and sharing center. Go to the chain adapter options. Then you will get the icons of network. Here you can right click and go to the properties. Here you have to select the TCP/IP Internet Protocol version 4. Go to its properties, and then we have to give the IP address because we are going to create our own small network. So here you have to click and give the IP address as 192.168.1.1 and subnet mask by default 255.255.255.0. No need to give the gateway. Say OK and close this. To check the IP address, you can go to the command prompt and check with the command ipconfig. So here you can see that your IP address is 192.168.1.1, which is a class C IP address. We will give the configuration to the second system. So we have to go to the network and then go to the sharing and adapter settings. Right click for the icon, go for the properties, again select the Internet Protocol version IPv4, go for its properties, select the following IP address, and now we have to give the IP address which should be unique, different from the previous system. So you can give the IP address as 192.168.1.2 because previous system we have given 1.1. By default the subnet mask will come as 255.255.255.0. Just say OK here. Similarly, we can check on the command prompt with the ipconfig what is the IP address for the second system. So here you can see ports. IP address 192.168.1.2. Now we'll see the connectivity between the connected systems, that is two connected systems. So we have to use the command ping, and we'll give the IP address of the second system, that is 192.168.1.2. Okay. So this is connected because we are getting the reply and also the number of packets sent, received, and the packet lost is 0. Similarly, we can check the connectivity from the other system by giving the command ping and giving the IP address of this system. So we will share one folder. Before that, we will create one folder. So we have created one folder as name hello. Then in this folder, we will create one Word file. Save this file, and now we will share this folder in our network. Go to the properties, then go for sharing, select advanced sharing. You have to share this folder so that the name of the folder will appear here. Then give the permissions, that is we can give the permission not only to read but full control, and then we can say OK and close this file. Now we will go to that system, that is other system. Come to the next system where we have shared the folder. We have to check, verify whether the folder is shared and it is accessible. So give the slash and give the IP address of that system, that is 192.168.1.1. So here you can see the file which has got shared, and we can see the file whether the same file is shared or not. So here we will get you can go for enable settings and you can add the data, because we have given the sharing option, that is full control. You can read, write, change the file. So in other system, we have made the changes in the file. We can just check whether it is appearing in this file. So it was a file with the only hello friends. Now it has come with the how are you. That means if there is a huge data to be shared, done, then that can be divided between the systems, and that can be shared, put it into the shared files and share the file, so that in a very short time you can complete the huge file, or you can create the number of modules and add that modules.